Hello Leo, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest out. We have love with wealth. So someone is definitely feeling heavily at this moment. I'm almost picking up here with the wealth card. You've definitely made an impression on their heart that they feel like they can't get over here with the wealth card. We have reveal. I want to tell you the truth and forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Yeah, someone wants to finally open up. They're finally wanting to take accountability as well. Overall energy, star card. This is about healing as well as hope, but also the things that we long for, that we dream of. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your energy. We have the Hermit, Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So you've been through kind of a rough battle with someone here. Things were left unsaid, or you feel on guard about it. It's like bittersweet. You know, you would love to get some resolution, but at the same time, you just don't want to deal with those tough emotions. And I see in the Nine of Swords, this is something that you're concealing, not letting anyone know. With the Hermit, you're just kind of acting as if everything's okay and trying to move on. But inside, you know, you've been through a lot of stress and a lot of pain emotionally. And now it's like with the Hermit, you're finally trying to get to the root of the problem, trying to figure this out so that you can just move on and, you know, give yourself the love that you need instead of getting it from someone else. Even though you had high hopes for this connection, you feel like it is what it is, you know. All right, so for their energy, the Wheel, with Wheel Fortune with the Chariot, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Wands for their energy. So even though things look like they're done, or you're trying to just focus on yourself at this time, the more you're focusing on yourself, the more they're feeling this detachment. And it's starting to really get to them. They also feel like they don't have much to give at this moment, that maybe that you have all of the things that you need moving on, and somebody else is going to make you happier, and they feel not on your level anymore. They kind of feel like they chased you away, and that if they were to come to you, it wouldn't be successful because you wouldn't be interested. Tell the Page of Wands, King of Wands. But it's hard for them. They can't get you off of their heart. You have made an imprint here that they feel they cannot get rid of ever. And because we have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like things are constantly changing in their mind, and it's become overwhelming. It's like they feel like at times they have strength, they can, you know, move on, get over this, and then it feels like the next moment it's completely opposite and it's draining them because they're trying to go against the desires of their heart. They want to reach out. They want a second chance here, but they don't want to fail. You know, it's kind of like that feeling, I don't know if I can achieve this here, so why try? Tell me with the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands. There's something irking them about this connection. They feel so tied to you. Some of them feel like they understand this connection now. Could be a twin flame with the Four of Wands. Possible soulmates as well, but they feel like there's something different because they've been able to kind of release people in the past. You know, a certain amount of time goes by, they're able to heal and move on, and they feel like with you, they haven't been able to do that. They feel like they're back at square one, and it's really getting to them. Judgment, Temperance, and Eight of Wands for the past. So a lot of things were left up in the air. It kind of feels like there's no solution to things during this connection, but also no progression forward to commitment or how this is going to work. And because there was no direction on where this was headed, it kind of let everything fall flat. It feels like nothing progressed in this connection with Temperance, Judgment. This person actually needed to make a decision and try to give into this or walk away. And it's showing me that they were indecisive, and kind of in the same mindset they are now, except they were unsure if they wanted to be in a relationship long term, or for those of you that have been in a long-term relationship with them, they were unsure if they wanted to proceed, if they wanted to continue to be with someone or be alone. It's not even the fact that there was somebody else. They have this way of thinking, especially with the King of Swords, Temperance, where they feel like maybe they're not the type of person that should be in a relationship long term. Maybe it's just not meant for them because of how they do things or how they communicate. They long for it, it fulfills their heart, but they're not sure if they're capable of it or even sustaining it here because we have the Eight of Wands, Judgment. I'm also seeing some of them do make rash judgments on things, could not think things through and then just make a decision and ends up hurting them, other people, or destroying things. And they know this about themselves, so they don't feel like, you know, they're the type of person that should be in a relationship. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Justice card. So for the challenge with the Ace of Wands, this is like saying, you know, you were always somebody that was on the side, right? Not a person that was made a priority, but it felt like they were very passionate towards you, but only when they were in the mood or when they felt like they wanted to talk to you. That's when they would lay it on thick, and that means they would have to have things their way. With the Four of Pentacles and the Justice card, with this, some of them could have been involved in deceitful behavior or have done things very hurtful to you in the physical sense. It doesn't have to be, just for some, okay? But what I mainly see here is somebody that tends to be very possessive of another, afraid to really give into a connection because they don't feel like they're capable of being fair or honest, or they don't feel like there's something about them where they just think maybe it's not meant for them. I also see this person can be very stubborn, okay, holding back, definitely not expressing their emotions with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. They can come off very cold, and they can come off callous at times because the Justice card's here. So there were things that were done that were very unbalanced here, very unfair to you. And it felt like your needs weren't being met, but it's so much more than that. I see at the core of this, you felt like, why are you making it so difficult for me to feel loved? Why are you trying to keep me stuck in this and still communicate and keep me in this endless cycle of stress? And that's something that became so burdensome for you that for some, you might have become bitter towards the end because it was like, why would you do this to me? Do you have no heart? Why don't you just speak to me? Tell me the truth. Justice and the Ten of Wands. They also could have had a lot going on, okay, in their environment. But what I mainly see is that they put more pressure on themselves to be perfect or do the right thing in a relationship. They think it should be a certain way. And so they feel like they just don't have that capability. So they don't feel like love's for them. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of them abandon you emotionally. Some of you got ghosted by this person as well. And really, I see when things were kind of going in the right direction. It's like you're very confused here. What was happening? Why did they suddenly ghost? Even though things were really up in the air in the Eight of Wands, all over the place, it seemed like they dropped the bomb on you when they did leave this connection or abandon. Six of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Six of Cups for what they're about to do. So the past is again returning here. We have a situation where finally things need to be let out in the open, and you're going to have the chance to address how you feel, but also be shocked at what's going to be said to you. So if this reading's resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, thank you so much for all your love and support, and I'll see you next time.